And welcome back. Bruce Porter joins us now for this week's Dollars and Cents. And of course, this segment is sponsored by the Resource Center. Good to see you again, Bruce.
Yeah,
Always
good to be here.
see you.
Doing well? Did you get through all the snow and cold?
Well, I had shorts on earlier, but you know, now I thought I better put pants on for the show.
Me
I have
too,
to
Bruce,
poke
me
my
too.
mind's eye out now. Thanks a lot. What are we going to talk about today? I know it's got to be at things like estate planning and such.
Yeah, this month is Estate Planning Awareness Month, so everybody needs to kind of have a conversation with your family. You know, we do workshops at our office, educational workshops every month. This month we're actually doing 4 different workshops because we have a big demand.
Yeah.
A lot of people are wanting to discuss how to start, where to go from here,
How
things
young
like
is
that.
too young for that?
You're never too young.
Okay.
If you're a young married couple and you've got children, you have to ask yourself, what am I going to do if I don't come home from dinner? What's going to happen to my kids? So you need some type of structure.
You can
Now,
see that there's the
Yep.
lineup right there.
here's the dates this month, and I know they're starting to pretty much fill up, but call the office, 882-1800, and we can get you, into one of the workshops and get some education so you can have a conversation about
Okay,
where to go.
you're talking about where to go, where to start. What's first? What do you need to start thinking about now?
Yeah, people don't plan because they don't know where to start, they don't know who to talk to, and they're scared of the cost. We try to address all that in these workshops that we do. We want to provide education. Making an informed choice about how to move forward with planning is very important. Everybody wants to avoid probate.
Well, yeah.
That
means
they've-
someone else is taking care of it.
Right. They've read the war stories about, other people that have been in probate, and they want to avoid that. We also want to help you figure out how to avoid future family conflict. We talk in our workshop about, kids surviving heirs. They may fight about a lot of things, sometimes money.
Sure.
But most of the time it's the china or the hutch.
Property.
Or
Yeah.
it's the things.
That can get complicated.
It's sentimental value. And, just having a discussion about the whole process and how to organize your information, your assets, what to identify, because it's a daunting task for our children or the heirs to our estate if we don't give them direction. And they're going to be lost and not know what to do.
Well, is this the idea? Is it a good idea to go to the seminar so that you even know what subjects to approach with your family?
That's right. I mean, come for education. We're not going to feed you. We may have cookies or water,
Cookies, yes.
but this is not anything other than our educational workshops, adult education series that we do. We do them on Medicare. We do them on estate planning. Sometimes during tax time, we'll do them on tax consulting, different techniques
Right.
and what to do. Social Security disability, we're starting that series up in March. So, call the Resource Center, 882-1800, because we have a lot of good workshops coming up this spring.
I have a question. So before I go to that workshop, do I need to do my homework and know kind of like where my assets are before I come to you, or will you give me that list when I'm there?
We're gonna help you with direction. You can come to the workshop with a blank piece of paper and take notes.
Okay.
That's what we want you to do. Ask questions, take notes, try to learn that it doesn't have to be as complicated as what our friends and family have told us that's a daunting task. Well, educate yourself. That, if you don't do anything else in 2022, educate yourself on maybe what direction you want your estate to go if you're not here tomorrow.
And that's kind of what you mentioned earlier. If it goes to probate, someone who has no idea what your wishes are
That's right.
will be making those decisions.
And no one wants that.
No.
At the end of the day, we don't want probate to decide who gets what and when. And I wouldn't want to open up my entire estate for public viewing.
So if people want to keep track of all the different seminars that you have, through the year, how do they do that?
Go to this QR code right here. Evidently, that tells you everything about me you need to know. I I don't know. That's weird.
You're not afraid of sharing it.
Or you can dial 882-1800. We'll be glad to visit.
Bruce, thanks.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Bruce.
it. Good to see you.
See you next week.
All right, time to check out what's